to do is we are actually going to add some guardrails against when a person is registering and when a person is actually trying to log in and stuff like that. Okay, so let's go to the register page. So this is your register, and what we want is, if we go and look at our page, the register actually looks like something like this, where there's a full name, email, password, and re-enter password. All of them should actually be a required field when I log in. So what I will do is I will say this is the text for full name, and I'll just say required. And for the email also, I'll say required. Okay, and for password, same thing. And for re-enter password, same thing. Okay, so that is good. Now we have register and stuff like that. Another thing that I noticed is the reason why I was not actually getting the form, why I was not getting the console.log was because form was written over here. So I removed the form tag, and then I will get all the values which is written over here. So that is good. So now, so these things are required. Next, what I want to do is I actually want to check if the password.length is actually bigger than 6. And the next thing that I want to check is that these two passwords match. So what I will do over here is, this is input. So I will say a div, and the class would be text-danger. That'll give us a red text, and I'll close this div, and I'll say passwords don't match. Okay, I'll come over here. It's saying passwords don't match, which is good, but I don't want to save it, show it all the time. So what I will do is I will use v-if. So v-if, and I'll say the condition is that the password is not equal to re-enter password. So if the password is not equal to re-enter password, then this will actually show up. So it's not showing up right now. Earlier it was showing. So I started typing the password. It actually said that the password actually do not match, which is very good. So next, what I want to do is I want to figure out the password length should actually be, if it is 0, then that means there's nothing over there. If it is greater than 0 and less than 6. So I will add that also. So I'll copy this entire line, and I will place it in after this. Okay, so we are over here, and the condition that we are saying is password length should be greater than 6. Okay, you can probably have a lot of complex things, or maybe like a regular expression. Maybe the regular expression can actually go down, but we'll say over here is that password dot length is greater than 1, and password dot length is less than 6. Okay, so we come over here, password is 0, so I'll say 1 2 3 4 5 6. That goes away. 1 2 3, and then it's still showing, so I'll say 1 2 3 4 5 6, and that goes away. That is perfectly fine. And if I try to register, it should actually say that the email is required. Let's see what is happening over here, and we will actually go and say 12 and see, oh, we are not getting the email over here because email is blank. So we write the email over here and we click register. We are actually getting the email over here, but I don't know why it is actually not showing the required for that one. So let's actually check password. We are adding required. I don't know why that is not working. We'll actually check on that one. Okay, so we have figured out the register. Let's actually go and figure out at the login part. So login page over here, these two should be required. So I'll say required, and then this is also required. Okay, save this. If we go over here, try to log in, saying please fill out the field, and I'll say log in, please fill out the field. I'm trying to log in, but the thing is, like, we should probably put safeguards for the password over here. So we'll come over here for the register.view, and we will select this, and we'll go to login view, and after this we'll add it. The condition that we will add is password.length. Actually, yeah, password.length is greater than 1 and less than 6. Okay, so that is good. So we come over here, type this, password is null. I put 2 values. It's saying password should be greater. Okay, so this is all working, which is very, very good. Now, now let's actually see if we can, how we can actually add Firebase to it. So we'll come over here, and we'll go to the documentation, and then we'll go to get started. And if you see, get started for authentication and for the web, and we'll say get started, and it says that create user and password. So we will copy this part, and let's go to register, which is over here. And then when we are trying to register, this is what I want to do, and I'll right click and format the document, and then this is the code that actually comes up. I'll stop over here, and this is wrong, so I'll remove this, and I'll stop over here, and then in the next video we'll basically create a user and we'll try to log in with that user. Okay.